'Tis I hesitate to say this, but I don't think I'm going to talk long. I was just sitting here waiting for my laundry to be done drying, and I was trying to keep track of the time because it said it was going to be 45 minutes, and I forgot to look and see what time I started. I thought, okay, 45 minutes. And then when I got back up here, I forgot to look at the clock to see what time it was. So now I'm trying to remember and just can't remember what time it was when I got back up here because I forgot to look. So now I'm just guessing. Winging it. I'm winging it with the drying time. Yeah, I sure am. See how the butterflies behind me? Look at that. And my shoes. And that mess over there. And that mess over there. Yes. Lots of messes. Well, it's not so bad. I mean, it could be worse. It's just a matter of putting things where they belong. Which I do plan on doing sometime today. I don't know. I was just sitting here thinking about what I could talk about. Which there's a lot of things, but I was trying to narrow it down. 2 minutes later. And I don't know. I was just kind of thinking, I think in my videos I lately have been seeming kind of more regular, upbeat, normal, cheerful. I don't know. But that's just me. I don't know. And then I'm thinking, people watching these are probably thinking, why is she saying that she's like a bipolar depressive person? Look at her. She's so cheerful. Like the guy not last night, Sunday night / Monday morning was like, oh, why are you so cheerful? It's like, oh, that's just because that's my job. And I think it's because I have this camera on me. And it's like, ooh, the camera's on me. I have to be cheerful. But, yeah, it's just me, like, lying to myself. Which is something that I do a lot. I lie to myself, thinking, okay, Kim, it's okay. And, Oh, Yoda just jumped out of the cabinet. Okay, sorry. Hair in my mouth. I should get a haircut. Good Lord. I'm a wreck today. Always what's in the background is more interesting what's going on in the foreground. Isn't that right? Yes, come and get cat hair all over my clothes. Or not. Anyway. As I was saying, yes, my seemingly good mood and cheerfulness is more like a charade or charade, wherever you're from. Yeah, it's just me like lying to myself. I do that a lot, try to convince myself that everything's okay until I can no longer do that, and then I just kind of like go into my like little descent into my like maelstrom of sadness and crapness and depression-ness. And I don't know. it's just hard. I mean, I can only lie to myself for so long. Like, now I have, I don't know, for like 2 months, how long wasn't I working? I don't know, like 2 months, I didn't have a reason to have to lie. I didn't have a reason to pretend to be happy or cheerful or whatever. So, I just, oh, my arm's up to that. You can tell this is really not planned out. I literally was just like sitting here thinking, oh, I should talk about something like serious instead of just like being really dumb and talking about stupid crap. But, excuse you. Yeah, so I just kind of like let my feelings be what they were. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. It's like when I'm around people, I do put on like this facade of cheerfulness. I'm Kim. I'm Kim. I'm cheery and smiley. And for all intents and purposes, myself. But, I don't know. I always like have this thing that I say that the people who are, I can't even remember what I say. Like the people who are, not the happiest, but like, and this, I know this isn't like completely 100% true all the time, but like, usually like the funniest people are like the saddest people. I don't know. I know that's true in my case. Like the funniest people are usually the saddest people. And that's me. And I really don't know why that is. Because it's like humor is like your defense mechanism. Or you know what it's like to be like so super sad that you just don't want that to be what you pass along. I mean, you don't want other people to feel that way. So, I mean, you want to make them laugh. You want to make them smile and feel good. But, I don't know, for all the, like, cheerfulness and happiness, I don't want to say happiness. That word and me just don't mix. For all the, cheerfulness, we'll just say cheerfulness. For the, like, cheerfulness or whatever that you see, please don't think that that is what I am. Yeah, I'm, like I say, I'm not like a negative person. I'm not a negative person, but I mean, what else is there to be when that's all the world hands you? But I mean, like right now, things are okay. I mean, things are improving. I mean, I have a job that I'm not going to quit because I actually like it. I mean, yeah, there are better jobs, but I mean, I like it. I mean, does it pay good? No. Is it in a really nice place? No. But do I like it? Yes. Because the people there are like real. They're real. I mean, I am comfortable there. I'm comfortable. And that's what I want. I want to be able to be myself. I want the people I'm around to be themselves. I don't want to... I don't want to have to be nice if I don't want to be. I mean, that doesn't make sense. That's like not... But, you know, I just want to be me. And there I can be. I mean, I have to be nice. I am nice. But I mean, if someone's like causing a ruckus or like being a problem, I mean, yeah, you deal with it like nicely first. And if they're like resistant and still being like an ass, I'm allowed to like lay down the law. So, I mean, it's like, there's no saying, oh, well, I'm going to go to like, there's no saying, well, I'm going to call the manager, or I'm going to, you know, call human resources, or I'm going to, you don't do that. You're allowed to like do whatever, you know, it's just like, you're in charge when you're there. And it's like, oh, it's nice. You know, I can, but I mean, like, I have a brain. I'm not going to just, you know, pull out my crowbar and start busting heads. I could, but I'm not. So, you know, I mean, that's good. You know, it took long enough, but I found something that I like, and where I think maybe I'll be appreciated. I mean, is anybody ever appreciated where they are? Probably not. But I mean, I think it'll work out well. But we'll see. I mean, I haven't come across having to do like paperwork yet, but I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, I had to do much more difficult things when I worked at the frame shop. I mean, I've had to do more difficult things. I mean, if I can do harder, I can do this. And I've met someone that I like. I've only met him once. I know, but I've talked to him like a lot, and we get along. So, and I'll see him Saturday. What do you want, you hobo? So, I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, I have no expectations. I seriously have like no expectations whatsoever. So we'll see what happens. It sucks though that he lives kind of far. Well, not really far, like an hour away. But I mean, it just really sucks. That's far. I wish it were closer. Because he's like really super nice. And like really super attractive. I still can't get over that. Why are you, seriously, it's like, why are you talking to me? And when I see him, I'm going to be like, why do you talk to me? Because you're like so attractive and I'm so not. He's like attractive because it's because he's Hispanic. That's why. Because he's Hispanic, he's attractive. That's why. Yes, I mean, he's not like foreign. I mean, he's not foreign. I mean, you know, like foreign. But like, it's like, yeah, I got my foreigner. Oh God, how retarded is that? Oh God, I'm such a loser. Some things just stay inside my brain. Some things just need to stay inside my head. Like everything I say. Yeah, probably not going to tell my therapist that I went out on a date. I can just imagine that conversation. So what do you think about that? It's like, I don't think anything about it. She's going to want to hear more than that, and I have nothing more to say other than that. But it's weird, even though things like, okay, well, 2 aspects of my life are going okay. I don't even know if I include the guy thing is going okay. Like I said, I only met him once and it went well. Like I said, we'll see what happens. nothing happens and I had a good time. But still, like, deep down inside, I'm still sad. And I know that it's only a matter of time before the sadness, like, creeps back up to the surface and, like, takes control of me again. And the thing is, I don't know when that happens. I don't know when that happens. There's, like, no warning signs. And it's not going to be fun. And I'm not going to be able to I don't want to say I'm not going to be able to acknowledge it, but I'm going to have to, like, just hide it, I guess. It's not going to be like those 2 months when I wasn't working and whatever, when I could just, like, hide. I mean, I still did things, but I mean, I wasn't working, so I didn't have to go to work and be sad, but pretend to be okay. Like I said, I still did things, but I didn't have to, like, see people if I didn't want to. I mean, I still don't have to, but I don't know. It's like, yeah, I'm okay for right now, but I know it's just, like, only a matter of time before the, stinky, darky sadness, whatever, just, like, manifests itself yet again and, like, takes control of everything. And I just don't know how it's gonna play out. I don't know. It's never fun. I don't know. I still hate the way I look. I mean, that doesn't change. That never goes away. I still hate the way I look. I think I'm, like, fat. I ate, like, 4 days in a row last week, and it really pissed me off because, okay, the hotel owner guy bought Chinese food that one day. The next day, the manager lady called, and because I watched the desk while she went and bought supplies, she called and brought back McDonald's, just a cheeseburger and a small fry, but still, okay. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I ate Chinese food on my date. And then Sunday, I went and ate with Mom and Kyle. 4 days in a row, okay? I probably gained, like, 10 pounds. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I haven't really been eating a lot since Sunday. I've been using, like, the stepper machine thing. I don't know what I'm going to do, except, like, not eat. I'm, like, I think I have, like, expanded to, like, the size of, like, Saturn. One of the gaseous planets. I don't know, with or without the rings, I'm not sure. Maybe with the diameter of Saturn with the rings. So then that makes me depressed. But what does it matter if I'm thin or not? I still look the same. I still have the same, like, Quasimodo-ish face, so what does it matter? So, like, I'm constantly sad about that. We have to talk about that again. I need to discuss avoidant personality issues with you. The anxiety thing, oh, so much. And then it's like I put it off because I'm not exactly sure where to start. And when I don't know where to start, then I just ramble on like I am now. I try to make notes and then, like, I still, like, go off because it's like here, let me put my hand in front of my face because I'm so good at this. Speech class taught me nothing. Because even though I make an outline about it's like such a vague outline, it's like, okay, this, but yet, how can you outline your feelings? Because as you're talking, like, you become, like, one with your feelings, and, like, your emotions start taking over, and it's like, oh, here, let's mention this and this and this, because as you're talking, you start developing the feelings and emotions as you speak. And it's like, oh, yeah, let's get this out too. Sorry. Okay, 20 minutes. Laundry should be done. I have no idea what I just talked about. You probably don't either. I don't even know if I should even, like, post this. But I will, because, I mean, maybe I said something that was meaningful. In 20 minutes, maybe I said, like, one meaningful word. Perhaps. Okay, I'm gonna go. I need to go see if my laundry's done so nobody takes it. I mean, I don't think anybody would, because I've seen some of these people. They probably would not fit my clothes. And I have a sheet in there because Nugget puked on it. And on a brighter note, Nugget has stopped going potty in the bathtub. He's been going in the litter box. I know it's him. I can tell the difference. Well, I mean, I know because there's been nothing in the bathtub, but I mean, I can tell the difference between like Nugget and Yoda's like excrement. Don't ask me how, but I can tell the difference. How bad is that? No, that just means that I'm an observant pet owner. Look at this. Oh, can you see him? Oh, crap. Never mind. All you saw was darkness. And shade. Okay, well, I gotta go. And do my stuff. I work tomorrow. 3 to 11. It's supposed to be the interesting shift. We'll see if any sort of, like, excitement happens. We can only hope, right? Right. What those crackpots will do. Okay. Adios, amigos.